with Saturn in the last degree of Pisces until February 13th, you personally are finishing up a karmic cycle. Like, what are you done with? What do you not want to take with you in the future? And as a world, we're seeing some of our karmic patterns coming to light, some ways where things cannot be sustained and they're falling apart. So Neptune and Saturn are going to be coming together at 0 degrees in the very, 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 very beginning of the zodiac wheel on February 20th. And this has not happened in several thousand years. We actually don't know how many thousands of years because it has not been in recorded history, but it is speculated that it is as many as 7,000 BC that this has happened. Basically, this is like the formation of a new civilization. Neptune is dreams, Saturn is reality, and right now we are collectively and you personally are dreaming a new world into being. It may feel like a nightmare sometimes what's happening in the world. However, we are building a new world, and that always happens after destruction. And I want you to remember that. As we are going through a very, very difficult time, you need to hold very close in your heart what your dream is for your life and what your dream is for the collective. And both are very important now. And I want to remind you, you were born right now, right here in this body for a reason. And when Neptune was in Pisces for the last 14 years, it brought a lot of things. It brought an awareness to spiritual things and brought them into the mainstream, astrology, numerology. I mean, literally the last time Neptune went into Pisces, I was flying to San Diego to become a full-time intuitive. And that changed my life. Right? Like it was a mainstream thing. Like I made that the foundation and structure of my life. And I'm sure maybe around March of 2011, like what were you doing to change your life, to really make your dreams come true and connect with your spirit? That cycle has come to an end. And now Neptune in Aries is the era of the spiritual warrior. And I was thinking about the archetypes of this, because I work a lot with the archangels. I love the angels. And one thing about angels, they're very much not fluffy. And Archangel Michael in particular is a fierce warrior. Everyone talks about his sword and how fiery he is because he is a warrior. And that's why he is the guardian of light workers, because that is the sword of truth. And that is the sword of facing things with fierceness and your inner fire. As you move through this planet, light workers are shadow workers. You're here to help cut through all the BS and see the truth and live the truth with your values. And that is why you are so important right now. And that's why this new era of Neptune in Aries is so important. Saturn goes into Aries on the 13th. So you have the planet of dreams and the planet of structure. So it is a very much different thing. So really feel into the energy of Archangel Michael, the spiritual warrior, the one who is here to stand up for the truth, to stand up for yourself, to know what's right, and to help build a new world based on equality and fairness and beauty and love and compassion, which are all Neptune qualities. But right now, Aries, which is the ram, right? The ram is like butting heads. So right now, you and the world, we're all having to face things head on. There will be no more spiritual bypassing. I mean, there will be. I'm sure I'll get some comments here, but it's not going to be as easy to look away from things, what's happening in the world or your life. I know a lot of spiritual people and people who are sensitive or empaths. They're like, I'm too sensitive to know what's going on. I don't want to know this. I want to hope for the best, or like it's all 5D and we all have to transcend from human drama. You were born into this because you are meant to experience what's happening in the physical body. And it's very, very, very important that you really keep your feet on the ground. You do not look away from what is happening in the world and your life.